Man, it's so stressful to be a Texan. Not just a person who lives in Texas. I'm talking about being a fan of the Houston Texans. It is stressful. It is stressful. And I thank the good Lord Almighty I root for two teams, Texans and the Seahawks, okay? But, man, it's so frustrating. Coach Cully back on this ish again. Now it's Zach Cunningham again. Oh, it's like, man, okay, if he's late for practice, how about you fine him or something or sit him out the first quarter? But to find out right before the game, oh, he's inactive. It's like, come on, man, what's up with the surprise stuff? Really? Like, really? And here's the thing. I don't mind this team tanking to lose games, but the problem is they'll tank and they won't draft the right people. Okay? But here's another thing. Here's another thing about with the Texans, what they are doing. Okay, a lot of times, check this out. My Houston Rockets, okay, they're in like, I guess, tank mode or whatever, but they are playing their young guys. All right, so and it's like it's a lot of young talented players on that Rockets team where it's like, okay, that gives us hope. You know, you're hoping that these guys are going to develop, and then next year they add more pieces to this team. You know, you got Jalen Green, Alperian Sengun, who I think, man, if that dude was playing, if he was playing 35 minutes a game, 35 minutes a game, that's Rookie of the Year for sure. KJ Martin Jr., Kevin Porter Jr., who's been improving, you know, Christian Wood, okay, Jayshawn Tate, you know, like these are young guys who are out there balling. Josh Christopher, okay, I love how what's the Armani Brooks, sharpshooter. What's the other guy? The new guy, Garrison Matthews. You know, they got some young guys where you're like, okay, all right. These young guys, they continue to develop. They give us hope. They give us hope. That's all we ask for as fans. Hope. Can you give us hope? Can you give us hope? If you can't give us hope, then what's the point, you know? But the Texans, I don't know. I mean, like, okay, Tyrod Taylor's supposed to be the savvy veteran. You saw that play Tyrod Taylor did at the beginning of the game? He should be suspended for that. And I like Tyrod Taylor, but it's like, put Davis Mills out there. Let Davis Mills fail and make as much mistakes as he can. Let him get it out his system. So that way, hey, you know what? All right, that can determine whether or not if we need to draft a quarterback or not. It's like, okay, maybe he can be that dude. And maybe he can, maybe he can't. But just let him play. Let him play. All right? I don't know why we kept Brandon Cooks. We should have traded him at the deadline. I feel bad for Cooks. He got to see his homeboy, his buddy, Mark Ingram, go back to the New Orleans Saints with the team who originally drafted Brandon Cooks, who he had so much success with also. You know, that's why he did that post. Like, ain't this some BS? Y'all remember that? Go look at that. Go look that up. But Coach Cully, like, listen, you're not Bill Belichick. You are not, no matter how much Nick Casario or Jack Easterby or whoever try to gas you up like you are Bill Belichick. You are not Bill Belichick. You will never, ever be Belichick. You and Belichick are around close to the same age. If you're not him by now, you are never going to be Bill Belichick or be like him. Because y'all remember Bill Belichick, he sat Malcolm Butler at the beginning of the Super Bowl when they lost to the Eagles. Nobody even knows the reason why. And see, that's the difference with Belichick. But see, all of those healthy inactives, healthy scratch, inactive on a player. Surprise, you're not playing. Surprise, you're not playing. You know, nobody knows. Nobody still doesn't know until this day. All right? You can speculate, but they don't know. But guess what? We know why Justin Reed is not playing, didn't play last week. We know why Zach Cunningham didn't play today. So it's like you're trying to be the Patriot South. I mean, it's one thing to try to be the Patriots, but you're trying to be the Patriot South. You're sounding like you're trying to be a JV team. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, Cal McNair told Deshaun Watson, we're not trying to go that route, be Patriot South. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And it's sickening as a fan. Like, you know, if you're a fan and you pay for tickets and stuff, you're expecting to see, when you're buying the tickets, they tell you that they sell you on the fact that they're going to put the best team out there and compete and win, right? But you go to see the game, and then all of a sudden, certain players who are some of the best players on the team, they're not playing due to a healthy scratch. They're inactive because of that. Because they were late. Okay, why was they late? What was the excuse? The fans deserve to know. If you're going to put that out there and say this player, he's not playing because he was late or whatever, why was he late? What happened? Was it traffic? Did he have to go drop his kid off at school? Why? Okay? Because guess what? We all have been late for our jobs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, come on now. That doesn't mean you say, oh, you don't work. The thing about it is when you want to be productive, your boss, they want you to work. You know? And if he's late, like big time late all the time, well, sit him out for the rest of the season then. And let's move past it. But the thing about it is, it's like, and when it says disciplinary reasons, you know, when these players become free agents, that's going to cause them to lose money. That's going to be on them, like disciplinary reasons. Okay, what's the rule that he broke? Still don't know the rule that Justin Reed broke. Found out yesterday that, say, Justin Reed was he was talking to David Culley about. David Culley was saying, hey, y'all didn't jump for this fumble or whatever, and he was explaining, or he was putting his 2 cents in. So you suspend him for one game because of that? Like, you can't be interrupted? Like, who do you think you are? You don't know all the answers, Coach Culley. But hey, man, it's frustrating being a Texans fan. I couldn't watch the game, but I did. I mean, I didn't think they was going to get shut out 31-0 at home. I couldn't watch that game. I couldn't watch it. Found out about the Zach Cunningham thing. I'm like, you know what? I am done with this. I am done with this. This is ridiculous. I mean, I still support my team. You know, you got some people, they say, well, man, just get another team then or whatever, or stop your complaining. Well, I could complain as much as I want. And this is me venting, and I'm going to complain because I want them to improve and do better. It's the hometown, H-Town. Like, it's an embarrassment, man. It's like, we're almost better off if we don't even have a team in Houston. But they act like Houstonians is just going to die if they move their franchise. You can move it. We'll be fine. You know, and what's crazy, you got almost most people that's in Houston anyway. A lot of them, they're fans of other teams. That's the thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the Texans, no matter what they do, they're not going to be loved like the Oilers was. They are not. They are not. But we do love the Texans, you know, but it's like they try to lose. It's like they can't get out of their own way, and that is sad. It's sad, man. It is a sad thing to see. We see it over and 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 over. It's ridiculous, man. But it is stressful. It can be very, very stressful. But I thank the good Lord Almighty that I have my priorities straight for the most part on stuff like this. Because it's just a game. I want them to do good, but I can't want it more than them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whenever I have issue with them and stuff like that, I just don't watch it. I turn it off, go do something else. So, but anyways, yeah. If you're a Houston Texans fan, or if you're not a Houston Texans fan, share your thoughts and tell me what you think about the Houston Texans. Am I over-exaggerating, or am I not over-exaggerating, all right? Share your thoughts. Let me know what you think about them, whether if you agree or disagree, okay? And also hit that like and subscribe button, all right? Thank y'all for tuning in. Student at Game Podcast. Peace.